The next story is about North Korea. So North Korea, for years, especially CNN, this is before Trump, my roommate used to watch CNN, and I said, bro, turn CNN off. It's super negative. It's just like pessimist TV, negative TV. It's like they're trying to put your mind in the gutter. I knew this before Trump, so I'm not riding the bandwagon. I mean, I do like Trump a lot, but it's not like, oh, you only believe CNN's bad because Trump says it. What are you, Fox News? No, I have a brain of my own, and years ago, I knew CNN was absolute caca, which is translated to poop. From Spanish to English. You don't need a Google translator for that. I got you. On that note, for years, one of the biggest talking points of CNN and media on both sides has been, be scared of North Korea. They're going to blow you up. They have a crazy Asian leader, Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-il. North Korea, you're all going to die. Buy our pills. Are you depressed? Buy our pills because you might be... Yeah, I'm depressed because I just watched an hour of your depressing news. So yeah, I am depressed. I'll take 15. There you go. You got your advertising money. So they've been trying to scare us with North Korea, telling us they were going to blow us off the map for about 4, 5, 6 years, and nobody would talk to Kim Jong-un. I've said this for a while because it's true. Obama wouldn't talk to Kim Jong-un. People wouldn't even have a conversation. So how are you going to say they're going to blow up the world if you won't even talk to them and try to get them to, I don't know, not blow up the world? So Trump gets into office, and he's not a complete buffoon or a puppet or a phony who speaks really nice and does the opposite of good things and starts wars that destroyed Europe and Africa and the Middle East. You know, Trump's like a normal guy, so he gets into office, well, a billionaire, but still a normal guy at heart and soul. He gets in and says, oh, you know what? I want to talk to Kim Jong-un. I want to have a conversation with Kim Jong-un. And the media, being the absolute backstabbers that they are, and the warmongers and the total frauds that they are, said, oh my God, Trump's a nationalist, white supremacist, neo-Nazi for wanting to speak to North Korea. How dare Donald Trump want to start a conversation with the people who want to kill us, according to us? So they cried and they screamed and they screeched and they put out all sorts of bad press, and they did everything in their little pathetic cowardly bodies to try to sabotage relationships with North Korea and Trump and Kim Jong-un, North Korea and America. They tried so hard. CNN tried so hard. MSNBC tried so hard. New York Times and Washington Post, they so badly wanted Trump to fail. They so badly wanted Trump not to talk to Kim Jong-un. They put out multiple articles saying, it would be so dangerous to have a conversation with Kim Jong-un. Don't do it, Trump. Just trying to ruin everything like the little pathetic cowards they are. So Trump, being not a coward, goes and has a conversation with North Korea and Kim Jong-un. And what do you know? They get along because Kim Jong-un inherited this entire, weird state from his father. Kim Jong-un did not ask to be Kim Jong-un. He didn't say, I want to be brought into this world as the leader of North Korea's son. He was born, and that was the life that he was given. He didn't choose that life. So if you have any sort of compassion and love, like liberals claim they have, but they don't, and I'm not saying all, I think 80, 90% are good. I'm talking about at the high levels, CNN and such. He didn't choose to be that, so maybe he wants to not be that. And he doesn't want to be that. He loves American culture. He loves the Bulls. He loves Dennis Rodman and Michael Jordan. And he doesn't want to fight with America. He wants to not get killed by America because America has this weird thing where people like George Bush and people like Barack Obama talk really nice and fool and brainwash the public. And then they go to other countries like Iraq and Libya and Syria and try to kill the leader and destabilize the whole region. So Kim Jong-un is like, hey, I don't want to get murdered, so I'm going to act all crazy and try to kill everybody so you don't kill me. It makes sense to me. So Trump goes over there and says, yo, Kim Jong-un, this is rough. Obviously, he didn't say it like this. Hey, man, we'll not kill you if you get rid of your nukes and try not to kill us. And he's like, oh, man, thank God. I thought you were going to kill me. For sure, Trump, I got you, my man. Just send Dennis Rodman, send Michael Jordan. We'll play basketball. I'll drink alcohol with Dennis Rodman and do all sorts of weird stuff. And Trump's getting along. He's like, that's my friend. I like this guy. And the media's like, how dare you stop the war that we tried to start for 10 years, Trump? We wanted a war. We wanted to scare people. How dare you bring sanity and compromise and peace to a world that we were trying to literally take over and destroy and kill everybody? So, of course they're upset. They've been upset the whole time. It's not a new thing. Every step of the way, they have tried to sabotage Trump and North Korea, and they continuously do so because they are backstabbing absolute cowards. He calls them the enemy of the people. It's hard to disagree. I mean, call it what you want. I'm tired of them. But on that note, Trump has been getting them to do many things that they've never done. Besides not threaten us every day and do all sorts of missile tests, they finally stopped doing that. They sent back ashes. They've been denuclearizing, and even the mainstream media reported that after not reporting it for a while. They are denuclearizing. So New York Times and others put out a story recently saying that they have a bunch of these test sites where they're going behind Trump's back and trying to still do the missile thing, because this is who they are. This is who CNN is. This is who New York Times is. This is who Washington Post is. This is who MSNBC is. And this is who all the fraudulent, useful, idiot, liberal, progressive, socialist media, this is who they are. They're like the person who tries to get you to fight somebody. They're like, ooh, he's doing that, he's doing that, he's doing that, Trump's doing that, Kim Jong-un's doing that, fight, 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 black, white, fight, 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 Republican, Democrat, fight, 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 Middle America, people who live by an ocean, fight, fight, fight. That is who they are. This is who they are. They're not liberal, they're not activists, they're not social justice warriors. They are pathetic little cowards who literally want to start wars and make people fight each other. So they're doing it again. They're saying, oh my God, no, you better, duh. And then Trump, he tweeted, I don't have the exact results. Trump said, New York Times, this is fakes. This is a fake story. They're not doing, this is nothing. All of these sites, this is nothing that we don't already know. I have it covered. I'll let you know when things change. So here's the thing. I'm a rational, honest person. I'm not a complete fraud like 90% of media. So I understand, I really do. I understand that it's a very dangerous precedent to have the president of the United States say, hey, don't listen to the media, listen to me. I'll tell you when stuff's going on. It's totally dangerous. I agree with you. We shouldn't have a situation where the president says, no, don't believe them. I'm going to let you know when it's right. I don't like that, but it is just what it is. The media's lying. I mean, I wish they were telling the truth. I wish there was like anti-Trump media that like really told the truth, but they don't. So I don't want there to be a situation where the president has to say, listen to me, don't listen to anyone else. I don't want that. It's not good. It's not good for America. It's not good for humanity. But it's the position that they left Donald Trump in. It's either he goes along with the lie, he starts the war in Syria, he funds the rebels, sends billions of your taxpayer dollars over to terrorist groups and rebels who, you basically forfeit and lose their weaponry to terrorist groups. This is mainstream reporting. Or he tells the truth and has to tell you, listen to me. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. That's why he talks about himself so much. First of all, I do think he's very, I think he has a big, I don't want to throw him under the bus or anything, but I think he's very prideful. It's obvious. He's super, super prideful. He definitely loves himself. But a reason besides that he always talks about himself is because he's reporting the true information that won't be reported. So if Trump doesn't say it or Trump doesn't tweet it, it doesn't get out there. Even Fox and everybody, they just circle jerk around what Trump says. He's the leader of everyone. So he has to say that stuff. He has to do that stuff because if he doesn't say it, nobody's going to say it. No one's doing it. So I don't like the fact that Trump says, no, don't listen to the media. Listen to me. I'll tell you when it's right. I wish it wasn't that way. But in order for it not to be that way, CNN has to stop lying and sabotaging everything and starting wars. So do all liberal media. They've literally lost their minds completely in the pursuit of not liking Trump. Obama deported millions of illegal immigrants. He deported more people than any president ever. That was like the liberal way before Trump came, but now because Trump talks about it, instead of lying to your face and doing it behind your back anyway, like Obama did, which is fine, acting like you love illegals and stuff, which maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but he deported millions of illegals. It's okay. It's his job. But Trump tells you that, and Trump tells you we have a problem, which people said there's the border thing going on now. I'll look at it, maybe be back later, but he just tells you. So then they say, oh, we don't feel that way. We want to do this. That was never the liberal way. Everything they're doing now, it's not liberal. It's not honest. It's not accurate. I don't even care. I wish more people didn't like Trump, but actually had like a basic thread of like self-accountability and calmness and honesty and rationality so that they could oppose Trump with a sensible argument, not play opposite day. Trump likes Comey, I hate Comey. Trump hates Comey, I like Comey. Trump likes Sessions, I hate Sessions. Trump hates Sessions, I like Sessions. That's literally what they're doing. They're protesting in New York City saying, you can't fire Jeff Sessions. These are the same people who were protesting last year calling Jeff Sessions a white supremacist. Literally, they're absolute psychopaths. Oh, well, no, it makes sense now because the Russia investigation that we totally made up that doesn't make any sense anyway, now we don't want to do that. They don't even know what they're doing. They're playing opposite day with Donald Trump. It's he does that, we do that. It's very dangerous. It's more dangerous than what Trump's doing. The only thing more dangerous than President Trump is being a complete psychopath, throwing all your morals and all your real feelings out the door just to do the exact opposite of what he's doing. Because if Trump is a really bad person, then doing the opposite of what he's doing might be a good idea. But if Trump is a really good person and a really good leader, then it's a bad idea to do the opposite of him. Unemployment's at an all-time low. Hispanic unemployment, black unemployment, white unemployment, Asian unemployment, even though nobody cares about white and Asian people anymore. The economy's higher than it's been in 40, 50, 60 years. Like consumer, every stat of what you want in a country, an economy is important. You can say, oh, it doesn't matter to me, but go to Brazil or go to Greece or go to places where they've had catastrophic economies, and you'll find out how important economy is. It's literally the fabric that holds your whole society together when it comes to the financial system and how much money people have to literally survive and make a living. So he's doing a really good job with a lot of things. He's doing a good job in North Korea. He did a better job than Hillary or Obama did in Syria. He's doing a way better job with the EU. He's doing a way better job with trade deals. He's literally working for the first time ever, having someone with common sense and actually has a backbone in Washington that's not just trying to get money and do all these weird things. He's doing like everything really good. Like, I get it. I talk to people, what do you not like about Trump? Oh, I don't like his rhetoric. I don't like the way he talks. Yeah, I get it. I would not talk like him. I don't think. Maybe when I'm 70, who knows? Maybe I will. But I get that. But like, rhetoric is not the most important thing. I love Bernie's rhetoric, but nothing he says actually adds up to reality. I love Obama's rhetoric, but what he says doesn't match his actions. So rhetoric doesn't really matter. I get it. Like, feeling I don't like it. It's about me. I wish he spoke better. I feel the same way, and I think millions of people who support Trump feel the same way. There's a lot of things he says where I'm like, ugh, don't say that right now, man. But then, like, to be honest, 4 hours later, I'm like, you know what? F it. Just say it, because it's probably true anyway. So I'm at the point where, like, nothing he really says bothers me, not that much. Certain times I'm like, man, I wouldn't say that, but do I disagree with it? No. He called Don Lemon low IQ. I was like, Trump, don't say that. Everyone's going to say you're racist. And then I watched the segment that he was talking about with Don Lemon and LeBron, and I was like, man, this guy is really dumb. Like, no disrespect, but like, he probably does have a really low IQ, because you're sitting watching and it's so bad, it almost looks like an SNL skit or like a YouTube skit of someone pretending to be a stupid like news reporter. I'm like, oh, that's why Trump called him low IQ, because he's really dumb. And it's like so dumb that like you almost want to say something because it's like really, really, really low IQ. It's like De Niro, low. It's like everything he says, yeah, I'm like, don't say it, but it's not really false, So overall, the North Korea Trump thing is really annoying, because I know Trump is doing everything he can to stop a war with North Korea that was impending. I know Trump is doing everything in his power to have a better relationship with North Korea, which was the #1 talking point of the media to scare you for 4 years. And they won't let him do anything. Every step of the way, they punch, poke, black, white, this, that, North Korea, Trump, and then Trump says something and they, oh, why did you do that? You're so mean. How dare you say anything to us? It's like, dude, you're not fooling anyone anymore. Even liberals, I'm listening to them. They're like, I feel sick to my stomach. I know CNN keeps it real, they said to me, but I'm sick of watching CNN. And I say, brother, I love you. You don't have to like Trump, but stop watching CNN. It's terrible news. It's sickening news. I would be sick every day if I watched CNN too, because it's literally like toxic news. It's like taking your brain and instead of giving it oxygen, just throwing toxic sludge on it. Race, religion, white people in Michigan. It's like all they do, talk about race the entire time. So it's just really annoying, because I know Trump and Kim Jong-un can get along. And if the media shuts up, or if they don't shut up, it probably won't matter at this point. There's going to be McDonald's in North Korea, although I don't advise it's not our best thing. Although Europeans love McDonald's for some reason, and Asians. It's really weird. It's like they think it's like high-class meal. And anyway, it'll be Americanized. It'll be Westernized. Like Kim Jong-un wants to be part of the club. Kim Jong-un wants to sit at the table and smile. And I'm gonna go to North Korea and play basketball. I talked to Dennis Rodman. We're gonna make it happen. It's fine. We're gonna get it all. World peace. We're gonna stop Israel, Palestine, all that stuff. Me and Trump and Dennis Rodman, we can do it. But every step of the way, it's like the low energy leeches are like, no, you can't do it. No, you can't do it. No, you can't do it. Look, they're doing that. You should fight them. You're a dictator, just like him. You're a bad person for getting along with him. Why did you stop this war? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then you're like, get off me. And they're like, ah, ah, ah. They like scream bloody murder every time you try to get them off you. I know people like that in my personal life. I call them low energy crabs and low energy leeches. Someone said KFC to North Korea. That's fine. Once again, I don't advise eating too much KFC. It's not really good quality chicken, but yeah, we can bring everything to North Korea. But low energy crabs and leeches, that's what they do. They stick on you and try to drain your energy, and they become a lose-lose. They're not like the real friend telling you, bro, you got something on your face, and you're like, oh, thanks for show. Thanks for keeping it real with me. They're not that type of real. They're the type that it's a lose-lose. If you leave them on, they literally suck and drain out your energy. If you listen to them, you're going to ruin your life because their whole mentality, this victim mentality, this race, religion, divide and conquer, identity politics, it's a lose. So you can't listen to them. But then if you take them off, they scream at you and they'll sue you. We're going to file a lawsuit because you tried to disarm me as a low energy crab. It's like, it's a lose, lose, lose. These people are lose, lose, loses. But it's okay. Overall, life is good. I had a fun time talking about this stuff. I had a long weekend. And I was seeing all this stuff, writing stuff down. I was like, man, it's like opposite world. But overall, it's the best time ever to be alive. Trump is still the president of the United States. I think people are waking up worldwide. And I do want to say, overall, there's way more good people than bad people. A lot of people are confused. A lot of people are misled. A lot of people feel sick to their stomach on both sides. And I understand why. It's because we have a media complex that literally tries to divide people all the time. They don't try to calm people down. They don't try to make people laugh. They literally just make people angry and sad, misreport the news, and then sell people pharmacy pills and KFC and McDonald's in the commercials, which is okay. I'm sure pharmacy pills work for some people, and KFC and McDonald's are cheap and quick. I ate McDonald's. I do want to be honest, though. I ate McDonald's recently for the first time in a year. I just ate it. I didn't even drink a soda, and I got the hiccups from eating a burger. I was like, what's in this burger that I'm getting hiccups from eating? I've never got hiccups from just eating food. I got hiccups from eating McDonald's. I'm not going to lie. But we need to relax. We need to calm down. I understand why people are confused, but I'm going to continuously work this year to try to bring both sides together. I have a new song coming out called Come Together with Trapped, a rock band, on Friday. I'm very, very, very excited about this song. It's really dope. No curses. It's for the family. It's for the world. It's for the country. We're really trying to bring people together. I'll share that. Please share that and check that out when it comes out. Come Together. But I made this song because that's literally how I feel. I'm tired of the division, and I know beyond all the talking, all the crying, the complaining, and the echo chambers on both sides, I know a majority of people are very, very good people, and we got to get through this complex. Right now, social media and television is talking about everybody, but when you talk to people, you realize that even liberals or conservatives, regardless which side you're on, they're good people, and there's a lot of rational people. We have bad leaders on both sides. So I think, and I don't want to hate it. There's some good leaders too, but overall, we both need to make both sides better, make the entire country better, have a good time. I keep saying, it's a total circus. So at least if it's going to be a circus, enjoy the show. I mean, it's sad to say because there's really terrible stuff like wildfires and shootings going on. I mean, I don't enjoy those even for a second. But with all this other stuff, like the Victoria's Secret and stuff, I mean, I'm trying to have as much fun as possible because life is really good outside of all of this chaos. So hope you guys appreciated this one. I'm going to continuously just have more fun with this stuff because I can't really report on this stuff with a straight face anymore. Thank you guys so much for joining. Sign up to my free email list if you don't do anything. It's pinned to the top and it's at the top. Thank you to everyone supporting on Patreon and Donor Box. You're the reason I'm allowed to be here. And if you don't, that's okay too. Sign up to my free email list. Check out my YouTube. That's all free. I really don't like getting emails. I like them, but I just want to be honest. People always say, Anomaly, like this happens a bunch of times. Like I don't have that much money. I'm a vet. I'm this or that. Like, you know, my paycheck comes in a week. If that's the case, please, Patreon and Donor Box, don't do it. That's only for, it's a suggestion. It definitely helps, but I'm not trying to like take your last dollar. If things are tight like they are for a lot of people, buy yourself a meal, buy yourself a present. Don't make you feel like you need to do it. That's never the message I'm trying to portray. So if you're low or you got rent or something else to pay, please do that. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, have a good day. Go get a massage or go to a spa or something. I would rather you do that than email me like telling me that's the situation, because I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm enjoying my life, and life is very, very good. Mostly because of everybody liking, sharing, subscribing. I don't want to say subscribing, but like liking, sharing, commenting, and supporting. That has been amazing. It's been life-changing, and we continue to grow at an enormous rate. It's kind of scary, but overall I think it's good, so I'll keep chugging along. Thank you guys again. Have a good week. I'll be back later tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to go look at this caravan situation. The circus continues.